Redirect your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. God in your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gears, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.
What's up, baby? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live on another episode of the R3 Podcast here at the Vibe Studios, baby. It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, doing it big out here. Listen, man, we have a great show for you today, and an amazing show for you today. Because you know how we do. We're going to give us some keys to the game. I'm going to bring you some real, but I gave y'all some good real on Monday. So if you want to hear what I gave y'all on Monday, just go back to the Life Coach Jeff show, Biggs Radio. Listen to that. That's why we go live. You can go on the YouTube page or my Facebook page and check it out. I'm just letting y'all know. So, although I made this announcement already, we about to do it again. I got to let y'all know where we at. Boom, baby. We here at the Vibe Studios here at 2075 Rush Place here in Lake Station, Indiana. Man, listen, it consists of Ron Reed of the VNO, what you know, myself, Life Coach Jeff of Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, better known as R3, Smooch Wallace, who is Smooch Wallace, baby. If you don't know him, please get to know him. And Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. Listen, if you need your podcast or your radio show produced, Ron produces podcasts. I have a studio up here that is available to you. Smooch is a singer, host, everything, and Mary is actually shooting her own short films, and we are also doing a documentary for Fred Hampton Jr. So y'all stay tapped in with that as well. Getting footage, we got people following him around, the coverage, the whole nine. Mary has had him on her show plenty of times, and we're gonna do more with the brother. So y'all stay tapped into the Vibe Studios, because this is what we do, people. We bring some content to y'all, so that way we can make sure y'all heard, y'all seen in the right way. So, all right, y'all. And I have to mention this. Chicago's #1 vegan hair care line, Shateria Beauty. That's SHATERIA Beauty. TL Williams and his lovely wife, Ruby Goldsmoke, in the house, baby. Listen, y'all see the mains? I know it ain't focused, but y'all see the mains. I say this every week. See the mains. I ain't got no mane like that. I want one, but I don't know how I look with it. But they are giving cancer patients their hair back. I can't make this up. The testimony is there. They've been on 106.3. They've been on Power 92. They've been on Rejoice 102.3, telling the story. We should have them on Rejoice. Steaks, we're going to put them on Rejoice. Ash, we're going to book it. We're going to make it happen. So, yeah. Go to SHATERIA, ShateriaBeauty.com, and stay tapped in to them. Okay? Chicago's #1 vegan hair care line. Also, I'm giving away tickets. Giving away tickets. Your boy is giving away tickets to Lamorne Alexander's, okay, New Year's Eve party. I got tickets in hand, y'all, okay? It's going to be at Reggie's Rock Club, 2109 South State Street in Chicago, Illinois. Listen, doors open at 8. The show begins at 9, okay? So y'all going to rock out. My boy Lamorne Alexander. Who is that dude? I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this, man. Maybe one day y'all will listen to me when I tell y'all certain people that I rock with are these people, but that's up to y'all. It's all right. I'm just a life coach. You know, I try to keep it real, and I try to keep some real people around me. So Lamorne Alexander is that dude. I'm giving away tickets, and I got plenty of them. So please hit me up. I might do something today, you know. Nanette, what's up, girl? Howdy, LCJ. How you doing? Stream Nanette's music, please. Stream her ish, because Nanette can sing. She does her thing out here. Thank you for tapping in, sister girl. I appreciate you. And yeah, we're going to get right to it, y'all. Now listen. You know, my manager's good at what she does. You know, she always bringing me good people. She brings me solid people. And y'all know how we do. We only have solid people on the show who sit in the chair. Y'all know how we roll out here. You got to be doing something. You got to be moving. So I'm going to introduce to y'all none other than KCfromdachi, y'all.
What's good? What's good, man? That was a good introduction. I'm not going to lie. I felt more special than I actually am. I don't know.
No, dog, you out here getting it. You are special, sir. You doing your thing out here, big dog.
I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So, okay. So you are an actor.
I am.
Okay. And I want to know, I just kind of want to start from the beginning with you, and then we'll get into the shows and different roles and stuff of that nature. But I want to know how you got started in acting, because there are a lot of people we know in the city of Chicago and surrounding areas, Northwest Indiana. I'm from Maryville, GI, Gary, Indiana. I'm just letting people know I'm a Maryville boy, but I still rep GI. So we got people in surrounding areas that want to get into this thing. Let's talk about that. How did you get started, man? What inspired you?
Oh man, what inspired me to start acting? Man, I was a kid. I just like being on stage. You got to have a love and a passion for the things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
I had a passion for being on stage, a passion for being in front of a crowd. I wasn't afraid. And most of the kids when I was younger, more afraid to have a stage presence. I remember when I was in the first grade, they had a talent show. I was the first person to say, "Hey, let me host it." I was the very first grader to do it too. Yes, honestly.
Okay.
I was always good with my dialect and my rhetoric was strong. So they put me on, you know.
Okay.
Going into maybe like the 4th grade, my mother took me down to Kentucky. I did a Michael Jackson experience thing where I was on stage for the very first time on live television.
Wow. Okay.
And then
is that old footage of that? Like we could pull up old footage. Is it embarrassing footage?
I'm gonna have to look that up. I did run off stage though. I'm gonna be honest. I did run off stage. I did.
Really? You was nervous?
You know what? I wasn't nervous because of the people, and I wasn't nervous because of the performance. At that time, they used to have this camera that moved around the stage to follow the people.
Okay.
It closed right up in my face right when I was doing something. Right there. I was like, whoa.
You weren't used to that.
I wasn't used to that
at
all. I didn't know what was happening.
Okay.
I'm a kid and I'm just like, okay, and I just ran. You know, but that was me in performance. So they got half performance. You know,
there you go.
They pay, you know, they paid for a good performance.
There it is. But so for the young ones out there, if you run off stage, it's beneficial for you. It's some experience. You might be a little nervous, but you got a little something out there. And they pay for the show.
Yeah, and they pay for the show. And you know, and ever since then, you know, I just been acting and I've been on stage and I was writing plays. I wrote my first play in 5th grade. It was about the Black Cinderella.
Wow.
And and it just kept going and I never stopped.
Wrote a play.
Yeah.
Look here, man. Life Coach Jeff ain't writing nothing. Just letting y'all know. That ain't what I do. I get up here all day, talk in front of y'all, the whole 9, whoop-de-woo, bam. But that's awesome, man. What inspired you to want to write a play?
Man, I was sitting at home one day, and then they had gave me a play that they were doing, and I was just looking at it. I was like, it's Cinderella.
Okay.
And I came to the coordinator of it, which was probably a teacher at that time, and I was just like, I don't like this. I think I could do it better. She was like, "Oh, what do you mean you think you can do it better?" I think I could do it better. I think it should be black. I think that there should be a brother in there, and I think that we should let me write it. And she was like, "Okay, write it. If it's good, we'll use it. If not, maybe next year." You know how they do.
Yeah,
kids.
Exactly.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year. No, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we used it, and ever since I've been writing.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
See, y'all got to understand, man, that it's some creative people out here. And this creativity doesn't start like you just don't wake up at the age of 35 like me and say, I want to be creative today. No, that's not how this works. Like there are different interests that are piqued. There are different things that are sparked. And I'm learning, man, that a lot of people, they just kind of walk into this. It's kind of wild, man, when you hear these stories about how people get started in this stuff. And honestly, to me, a lot of that turns legendary, you know, because think about it. You blow up, you make it, you get big, and then that's the beginning of everything. One day there's going to be a documentary on you, brother. One day.
Hey, look. It'll be by the grace of God if that happens. At the end of the day, all I care about is getting out some good creativity. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
And you are doing that. So speaking of creativity, like we said, you are an actor. So let's talk about some of the roles. What are some of the roles and characters that you play, brother?
Okay. My very first role was on stage on Broadway in New York when I was 17. I ended up performing as Floyd Barton from 7 Guitars in the August Wilson monologue competition on Broadway. I got presented the 2nd place national championship by Denzel Washington himself.
Yeah. Y'all hear that? I'm just making sure he not name dropping. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
And then then everything took off from there. I went to Chicago PD.
Okay.
And then I was the main villain on that. Jordan Lockett.
Okay.
Then I did The Exorcist. Then I did a Gatorade commercial with Dwayne Wade. Then I ended up doing The Shy. Then they brought me back to Chicago PD again.
Okay.
And then I did Next on Fox, which was it's a show about a software that took over.
Okay.
That's produced by Adam Arkin from Hitch.
Okay.
And then I just did some more like films that are more Chicago based. I've done some other theater at Goodman, at Court Theater, and things of that sort. I try to just stay as attached to the craft as much as I can.
Okay, I got you. Because you have to, that iron has to sharpen itself, and the more you hone and work on the craft, the better you gonna get. People, consistency is key in this game. Now I want to say this because I think this is just me on the outside looking in because I don't act. Now I did recently have a conversation about somebody about the Chi, and the guy told me a little bit about the process, and I was like, maybe Life Coach can just be the radio personality. Maybe he can just slide in there. Yeah. Maybe they can write a brother in. I don't know.
Right.
But the thing is, man, with that, what is that process like? Getting into these different roles, having these people find you, pick you out. Like, how does that work?
It's a community. It's plain and simple. You got an agent, right? The agent introduces you to the casting director. The casting director brings you in for an audition. The audition goes well or it goes south, or you really want to book the room. People try to book the role. That's not your MO. That shouldn't be what you're looking for. You should be looking to have that person go, man, you're talented.
Say that to the people right there. There it is.
You should be having the casting director look at you and go, man, you're talented. Because once that happens, then you've booked them, and they are going to be casting for more things than just that. And then they'll go, I want to bring you in for this. I want to bring you in for that. I want to bring you in for here. You know what? Matter of fact, I know you did good on this. I actually want to bump you up a position. Actually, that's how I got the Chicago PD episode of being the main villain.
Okay.
My first role was me being just the guy that was running, and I was telling on the main villain.
Okay.
And the casting director knew me from being on Broadway and was like, you know what? Actually, Robert, can I bring you in for the director? And the director had already made up his mind. He had already made up his mind. He was like, no, this is the villain right here. I don't want to see nobody else. She was like,
okay,
let's bring you in. I come in. She's like, Robert, just read these lines. I know we said we already booked that role, but I just want you to read them. I read them. He looked me straight in my face. He said, oh yeah, this guy, actually, we want him. And that's how that happens, man. That's literally it's just like magic. And on the Chi, it's more of a community. So you'll see people in the actual Chicago that have been on the show, and they want to see you there too. So the casting director's like, hey, do you know this guy? I'm like, yeah, that's Rob. Actually, let's bring him in. And actually, my family, Barton Fitzpatrick is one of those people that did that for me.
Wow. Okay.
And as much as I might not be where he's at, where the people see it, I think that I appreciate the craft the same way he does.
Okay.
And I'm inspired by the stuff that he's done. And I'm actually very inspired to be somebody that's able to do the same things. Because we both come from the same actual family. So,
yeah.
So it's
that's dope.
It's wonderful.
Man. See, y'all, this is why. Oh, see, Stakes done tapped in. All right, Stakes, listen, we're going to get this man on the Spotlight Radio Show. Shout out to Spotlight Radio Show every Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. on 102.3 WYCA Rejoice. Okay, right in the great city of Chicago. We got to get this man, Stakes. Tap in, brother. That's my co-host.
All right, Stakes, I'm with you. I don't know where you at. Stakes, I'm with you. Stakes, I'm coming. I'm going to be there. Tap in. Tap in with Ash. Ash, when I'll be available.
There it is. Tap in with Midwest Ash.
Yeah.
Okay, because we got people. Try to tell you, we got people. Anyway, but yeah, man, I think that's awesome, man. When you talk about community too, because community is everything when it comes to even with radio, even with doing all this. It's about who you know and how you can kind of segue yourself in these different positions. Now, do you have a strategy for how you kind of reach the people sometimes, or you strictly keep it the community and you just try to master the craft, right?
Not exactly.
Okay.
When it come to acting, man, and you're trying to reach people, I think it's just about being as fluid and as genuine, authentic as you can be. Reaching people isn't the goal when I'm reaching people. Actually, so crazy enough, I usually meet people just out of the blue from creating. The way that I met Ash, the way that I meet you, like me being a creative itself helps me reach people. I don't just go on Instagram and be like, oh, let me look up some people.
Okay,
and,
got you. Yep.
Or I don't just go out to events and just be like, let me network all day. Even though that is something that's good too. I wouldn't say don't do that, but I will say that the more you're authentic, the more people are like, man, like, okay, what are you doing? Actually, I see you everywhere. I want to get to know you, and people will naturally gravitate towards you because you look like you respect the craft. You actually love what you're doing, and people love that.
That part right there. Because see, I love how you said that, because see, y'all got to understand this. When you love what you do, it's not work to you. Like, that's something you enjoy doing. You want to get it out there to the people. You want to make sure you're the voice that's heard,
Yeah. And I think it's about being real with yourself too,
Okay.
I think all of the people that I've ever met in life, I think that it was God leading me down the path that I needed to go.
Yeah.
And I think the only way that happens though is when I'm being real about what I want to do. And knowing that direction. So I know I wanted to do this. I know I wanted to be here. I know I wanted to see me doing this. So I would put myself in a position to be prepared for it.
Okay. Say that. Yep. Say that to them again. There it is. They need to know it.
So in order to really get the opportunities that I wanted to do, I would have to put myself in the positions and put my mind in that preparation to be prepared for that opportunity. Because God can't give you an opportunity you ain't prepared for. He can't give you nothing that you won't be able to handle. Remember that. So with that being said, if he know you can handle it, he's going to open that door right up for you. And he's going to know that you're ready because you have prepared yourself for it. So that's what I did. I prepared myself for those moments. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to this rehearsal every day. I'm gonna go do this play. Everybody's talking about they only paying $100. What's the name? Oh, but then I ended up meeting the guy that ends up producing a big time film, and then he now is the guy that's pushing me. But at the time, people wanted it for the money. They wanted it for the fame and the fortune. But if you're doing it for the craft, that guy goes, I know I can rely on Robert.
There you go.
Let me call Robert.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. Of course, people call me KC because I'm an artist, but that your name and your reputation is on the line by your actions.
Facts.
So the more you put action behind your intent, it works.
Are y'all picking up what he putting down? Are y'all paying attention? Because again, people, you have to be consistent in this thing. You have to be, it's repetitious. And if you're not trying to master the craft, Jesus, man, I'm trying to tell you, see, what I could do is I could walk off, I could put that camera on you, and I could let you have the show.
Hey, look. This ain't my show, man. I'm just here as a guest. Man.
It's his show today. I don't know. Some of y'all agree. It's his show today. I'm just saying, y'all. Because the thing is, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling there's so many people I come in contact with. They have a list. Y'all have a list of things that y'all say y'all do. But the problem is that I only see y'all doing like one or two of them things. So you need to take off the other 3 or 4 that's on that and focus on that one. All right. I say that because I'm the life coach, baby. And y'all better put some respect on it. Y'all better know it. And that's what I like about what you're doing, sir. Okay, y'all. I didn't know the phone was going to ring. I'm expecting a call today about this banner. And I told this woman to call me at a certain amount of time. And she's from Indy. It's 6 o'clock her time. And I told her to call me like around 6. So it's 6:19 for her. But she should not have been calling me. But it's okay. Apparently, she's not watching the show. She's not watching the show.
She needs to tap in. She needs to tap in. That's exactly what she needs.
Simone, tap in, sister girl.
Where you at, Simone?
Where you at, Simone? Because you called my phone. You supposed to be watching the show today. All right.
Oh,
but see, this is what happens. You just don't know what you're gonna get on this bad boy. Just don't know.
You know what? I say this. I love the show already because you got a genuine vibe. I can tell that.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, like it's real. It's real. Oh, and I think the respect is mutual.
Oh, come on, man. You are. I be trying to tell y'all it's a vibe over here, man. I be trying to tell y'all, but again, that brother, they take what they want. They take what they want.
They take what they can get.
They take what they can get. I let the work speak for itself, baby. I let the work speak for itself. But anyway, enough about what the people go listen to, what they not go listen to, because you could point them to the water all day.
But they have to choose the drink.
They got to choose to drink it. Some people they'll die right there, right next to the river. They'll fall out. They're just lips crusty, ashy, the whole nine. Talking about I need help, but it's right there in front of you.
That stubbornness.
I be trying to give y'all some people. This brother's one of them. Just letting y'all know he got some things he can tell you, some things you can share. Now listen, man, I want to know this too. Out of all the roles that you've done thus far, I want to know what was the best role that you felt that you played, and what is a new role that you would like to attain?
Oh man, the second part of that question probably a little harder than the first.
I know it is. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I'd say the best role I've ever played was Floyd Barton on Broadway. From 7 Guitars. Don't get me wrong. If we talking about TV, Jordan Lockett for sure from Chicago PD.
Okay,
I could say that.
Yeah.
That was the one that broke me through the door and had everybody thinking, okay, he can act.
Okay, gotcha.
But the one that solidified for me that I was made for greater heights into this industry was was Floyd Barton on Broadway. And I think that was just because Floyd had a lot of ups and downs. He had a lot of intricate ways of feeling about life, and he was very similar to me. Just to give a quick synopsis.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Floyd is a character that was basically, he was poor. He was from the South. He was in love with music.
Okay.
And he was always telling everybody in his family he was going to make it in music. And crazy enough, Chicago was where it was booming. But he's from the South.
Okay.
So he's like, listen, I'm going to go up to Chicago and I'm going to do my thing. And he goes up to Chicago. He gets him a record deal.
Okay.
And he's finally feeling himself, but then they didn't drop the record. And then they cut him from the deal.
Okay.
And he comes home and he's trying to apologize to his woman, his family for kind of leaving him hanging and things of that sort. And he has a lot of ups and downs, and he's willing to fight for this dream so much that he ends up dying.
Wow.
But I felt like that was very close to Langston Hughes, What Happens to a Dream Deferred.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
and, definitely.
I felt like that was the moment I started realizing, like, I shouldn't put my hopes and dreams on everything working out, but more or less that I love the music, that I love the acting, that I love the craft. Definitely. Because if you put everything on a result, you're bound to explode.
And say that to the people, baby. Come on.
If you put everything that you put into this craft all up into the destination, into the result, you're bound to explode. You have to be willing to fall in love with this process, fall in love with the craft. Because if you don't, then you're not doing it because you love the craft. You're doing it because you love the result that you haven't even seen yet. That's your imagination playing tricks on you. So yeah.
Can I do I have permission to walk off and just let him cook? I got permission from Ash. I do. I got permission from Ash. I need permission from a few more of y'all. And shout out to everybody who tuning in too. Shout out to the people in the chat and the people who like and love. Once again, Malcolm DJ Stakes, Adams in the building. Trosh has a new album called The Destry Project. Okay? Please go get that album. Please download it. Do your thing. Okay? Make it happen. Shout out to Ovita Ivy as well. Ovita Ivy, she has a show that you need to get on. My homie Born Rich as well. Maybe we can do some connections there and you can get on there as well. Robin Yvette, she has a podcast as well. She tapped in. She doing big things. Michael Lewis, my homeboy from down south who tunes in. He says he has his group of men listening to everything like that. So we just don't reach Northwest Indiana people. We reach down south.
Hey, tell them come tap in with me. Tell them tap in with me.
Go ahead.
Tell them to tap in.
Tap in with this brother right here. Tap in with this brother right here.
Hey, listen, my name is KC from the Chi. You can find me at KCfromdachi, or you can email me at KCfromdachi@gmail.com. And honestly, I'm down to collaborate, create. I can build with y'all. Let's build Chicago. Let's build Indiana. Let's build Gary.
There it is. Let's do it, big dog. Let's do it. Shout out to Carla Cash too. She is also on radio as well. She has a show also. So I'm telling you, man, we got some people here. But I want the second part of this question. What's the role you want to play? Yeah, because that was the hot.
You were trying to avoid it.
You were trying to get away.
Okay. Without spoiling too much, the type of role that I want to play. If I'm being real, I've always wanted to play the major protagonist, right? That was growing up. Yeah. But I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I think that me playing a villain role is a little bit more impactful.
Well, how so? How come? Why a villain?
Okay. So for me personally, being the hero always comes with the idea that you're doing everything the right way. Right?
Okay.
The way that everybody is able to accept. You know, like, oh yes, you did this right. The type of villain that I would be is more like an anti-hero than an actual villain. I want to play a role where the things I say and do may not sit well with everybody, but it makes you think. I think about the role that Denzel played with Malcolm X. Malcolm X is not all the way celebrated figure. He's actually halfway seen as a brute and a killer and used to be gangster, you know, things of that sort. But he's also seen as an activist and a person that speaks truth. I've always wanted to play a role like that, something where I make you think. I make you go outside the box, and I can embody a character that allows me to go through the emotions of that, because that's close to something that I want to represent on screen and on stage.
Okay.
I think that's super imperative to me, because I think a lot of characters are just wanting to have that, oh, I got a fine girl making good on the side of me, and I get to do the dance moves on Step Up, and you know, and you know,
trying to be all in the videos, like
all up in the video. Let me stop playing. Okay, look. Shout out to 50 Cent though. But anyway,
hey,
shout out to 50. 50 is a whistleblower, and that's really kind of necessarily what I'm really getting to.
Okay.
I want to be the whistleblower in this industry, and the only way you could do that and get away with it without her having so much flack on you, in my opinion, I'm just gonna tell how it is.
Yeah, be real.
Is for you to do it through the arts. You got to do it through the arts. You got to let the art speak for itself. You know, Pablo Picasso and Michelangelo, they spoke through their art. They didn't have to tell you 2 words, but when you saw the blue man in Pablo Picasso's art, you knew he was sad in that moment.
Yeah.
When you saw the angel fighting the devil in all of those chapel
was that
16th chapel, you knew that there is a spiritual war happening here on earth.
Fact.
You knew that. And that is what I want to represent in my art. I want people to see me as an artist in acting, not just an actor that is sitting there just trying to entertain you or capture your mind to distract you. No, here is something to wake you up. Make you feel something. Oh my God, why would he do that? Why would he play something like this? What does this mean? That's what I want.
Exactly. And you know what? You made references to Denzel a couple times when we've been talking. Even before we got on the show, y'all. We talked before the show. He spoke of Denzel a little bit. And that is exactly what he does.
Yep.
You know, he plays those types of roles. And when he plays those types of roles, like Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Like when I looked at that role, I was like, whoa, okay. He did very well in that movie.
Yeah.
Very well in that movie.
Yeah.
Fences. Now, a lot of people are on the fence about fences. No pun intended, people. You know, a lot of y'all are on the fence about fences. But I
on the fence about fences.
They on the fence.
Hilarious.
They on the fence about fences. They are. But I enjoyed that movie and that role he played, because, you know, that was the first time we really saw Denzel in a role where he played a father. In that way,
in that
type of way, where it was like it made sense with what he was saying, but you were able to follow the realness of that character.
You know what? I can't really get that to Denzel. I give it to August Wilson.
Okay, for real.
Denzel embodies that, and he knows how to.
Yeah. He knows how to take it on.
Yes, but that was August Wilson's writing. That's August Wilson. Seeing the dynamics of a Black household and knowing how to write that. I don't take anything away from Denzel. First of all, that's my mentor. That's my inspiration.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think that Denzel would even tell you, I can't take credit for that.
Okay.
I gotta give that to the playwright that put that in fruition for us to even have that. But what I will say about Fences,
okay,
because everybody on the fence about Fences.
Everybody on the fence.
Everybody on the fence about Fences. What I will say about Fences is that the fact that he chose that film, that he wanted to put out, that was originally a play, I think it spoke volumes to what he was trying to explain to people about Black dynamics in general way before, because we got this male versus female thing.
True.
We got all of the different things about what a man should do, what he was good at, what the type of toxicities that was in the household. But I think it played to crazy enough. I was just about to say that. I was about to get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a minute.
Yes, sir.
We'll get to that in a minute. But I feel like it played to the dynamics of what we needed to see about Black history, which was it wasn't always about the dynamics of the household. It was about the outside circumstances that played a factor. But
I feel you on that.
But going into can I talk about what I just thought?
Can I just put it on again? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now Steak says nope. He played John Q way better, and that was a hell of a movie.
Yes, he did.
I forget. See, sometimes you forget, man. When these greats do this stuff, you want to put him in the category for what you thought was good. But John Q was a hell of a role.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. When you said father, I'm like, what about him as John Q?
I straight forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah.
I too am on the fence about Fences now, because now this has been brought to my attention, and I have to agree with you, say. We got to wipe out that whole few minutes of conversation we had.
Right.
We brought this up, and I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Yeah, let's talk about John Q for just a brief moment. When
John Q. John Q. Okay, John Q.
Man.
There's nobody that could have played that role.
Nobody.
Nobody. Denzel is a father that is tired of the BS in that movie.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. There's no look. I done seen fathers, if all races, fight for their kids. Okay, don't get me wrong.
Definitely.
But from my viewpoint, in my perspective, so I'm not knocking anyone else's perspective.
Yeah.
But from my viewpoint, there's no other father in America that fights for their kids in that way. Like, I'm going to jail if I have to, because you're not about to play with my son.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that was him going, how do I embody this while still staying professional, still staying unbiased, still making sure that I embody this without going overboard and overacting, but at the same time feeling that hurt.
Yeah.
Knowing that my son is dying.
Yeah.
My son dying, and you playing with me?
You playing with me. In front of my face?
In front of my... Lock this place up. Man. and I felt like that... Now, that's the feeling. Speaking to the art of it, that was when he was like, you know what? Here's the art. Let me give them a message.
I feel you on that.
And I think Denzel's the best at doing that.
Yeah,
man.
he is. He just is. And the reason why I want to have this Denzel conversation is because I feel that's exactly what you're trying to do. Because you said that's your mentor. That's exactly what you're trying to do. And I feel that with how he talks, how he's speaking, how he's saying how you need to embody the craft. Denzel is an actor who has embodied the whole craft. From role to role to role, even stuff that you didn't think he was gonna do good at, he did amazing in.
Yeah.
I don't think the man has ever done a bad movie. That's just me.
I agree.
I don't think the man's ever done a bad movie.
I agree. You know what? I think that Denzel gets a lot of flack because they say he's Denzel in every movie now. I've heard that a lot now. I keep hearing that.
I don't know. I still don't see it. I can't see that.
I don't see that. I've never seen that.
He's not a Jason Statham or Liam Neeson. He's not one of those type of actors.
No, he's not a Tom Cruise. No offense. No offense to Tom. Shout out Tom.
Shout out to Tom. You play you a lot.
A lot. And that's in every role. Even you know, and this is no knock to my own brother, but even Sam Jack at some point, you can't say mother effer in every single movie.
This is true because that's what he's known for.
Yeah, you know, like
it's kind of like you gotta say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? To give a caveat to that, gotta play devil's advocate for a minute, and I'm not ever gonna advocate for him, but I'll make this very clear.
Okay.
I think Sam kind of admitted that he like to do fun roles now, man. He don't want to do nothing that he feel like it's trying to impact. He wants to enjoy and having fun on set. So he's like, look, I'm just do whatever I think fun.
Because he's done it for so long. Yeah. He's always played that role, you know, for so long.
And he's proven that he can do other.
Yeah, he's proven he can do other stuff. He is a dynamic actor. He also is a dynamic actor as well. I feel that everybody was late to the game to give him his flowers too.
I mean, you know what? How can you give somebody flowers when you're envious of how fast he did it?
Bruh.
Think about it like that. There's so many different actors that went through so many different routes to try to get there.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't fast for him technically, he had been trying since he was young. Yeah. But it felt like the minute he was on, he went to the top. It wasn't like I'm at level C, then level B, then level A. He went from D to A. Exactly. And it was like, oh, snap. Mm-hmm. So that could be hard for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. No, for real true. Hey man, listen, if y'all just tapping in, we talking with KC from the Chi. And this brother is awesome. If you are just now tuning in, you've missed out on a lot. And I would highly encourage you, when we are done in about 24 minutes, go ahead and push play and replay this. I'm just letting y'all know, because we talking about some things. We dropping some keys. And this man gonna make it. This man is already making it. Again, y'all, look at the face. Look at this. You see this man?
I appreciate it.
This man gonna make it out here. Do that again. That's the shot right there. Boom.
Right there.
I'm gonna freeze frame that and send that to you. That's the money shot right there, people. This is what we do on here, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, man. What this brother is doing is he's showing you his career from starting from Broadway up until now. And there are levels to this. There are ways you have to make yourself available to people. There are ways you have to put yourself out there with acting. And the thing is, I'm just glad to have somebody like you on, because out of everybody I've had on who does act, I love y'all. I do, y'all. I just got to say it because I'm a life coach. I got to make y'all think, right? I have to be the one to put it into perspective. To say, can you call yourself an actor? If I'm in one show, and I've only been in one show, no dig to my people. I say all this because I swear to God, I love y'all. And I just want y'all to do better. This is what I do. I push y'all. I put accountability on y'all for a reason. It's because I want y'all to be great. I want, and this brother here is on the track to be great, because what he's doing is he's not saying he 25 different things. Okay. I had to get it out. Sometimes, you know, it'd be a lot of pent up energy in here, dog. It'd be a lot of sometimes I sit in here and I be thinking to myself, I just think, you know what? He's like, you know what? I like you in this lane.
You know what? Let me speak to this.
You want to speak on it?
Let me speak.
I'm gonna put it on you, dog. Go ahead.
Let me speak to this.
Speak on.
Okay. Every creative that ever comes out and does anything, I am not telling you not to chase your dreams. I am very much anti don't chase your dreams. Mm-hmm. However, something that I was asked.
I love that word, however. I love that
word. However, something that I was asked maybe even early today was, if I had to go back and choose to do anything different with my career, what would I have done? And that's exactly what this brother is trying to tell you. Stay on one course. And it doesn't mean that the other courses won't work. What it means is God gives you a blessing. God gives you a door. He says, this is the door you walk through and it's going to all work out for you. Have faith in that door. And then once you reap the crop and you get all the soils of your efforts, oh yeah, go ahead. All right. Now that I'm big, I want to make an album. Now that I'm big, I want to put out some art. I want to start painting. You know what? Actually, I was thinking about doing events now. But guess what? Now you have leverage. Now you are who you are. You are a master of something. And I think that becoming a master is very hard if you're not sticking to it. So if I had to change anything, I would have 100% mastered this. I did 90%. Go 110. That's all I'll say.
I was gonna let you keep cooking. See, I'm back. I'm far away from the mic right now. I had to step away from the mic. I had to step away because the man was cooking. Woo. Like I say, man, I come to y'all hard because I love y'all. He came real nice and soft for y'all. He did. He came real nice. He put it in the great perspective. He even broke down what I was saying just a little bit deeper so y'all can understand. So y'all can really just stay on that path. Because I'm telling you, bro, I believe in that so much when it comes to being successful. Because again, like you stated, you gotta stay down that one path because God is giving you that particular gift and you have to work it. Because believe me, when I got started with everything, I didn't know how I was gonna work it. You know, when people tell you something, see, I like how your stuff has started because you did it ever since you were younger. So you've always been around it, so you've been able to master it. So here I am at the age of what? Jesus. Some would say it's late in the game.
You ain't
not
late.
Too late.
You ain't nowhere near late.
No.
Nowhere near late.
Because there's some of y'all in y'all 40s and 50s. Y'all late in the game.
Morgan Freeman didn't have his big time role.
You know, Morgan Freeman been looking the same age for years, though. So, you know.
But at the same time, all you got to do is have look, it take one yes, bro. It take one yes.
Y'all see why I say stuff on the show?
One.
Tell them it take what?
One yes. Just one. Just like, yes. Life change.
There it is. One yes, y'all. Felice, what's good, sister? Felice, I was just talking about you before the show started. I was mentioning you up. I was talking you up, letting this brother know about you here, Felice.
He did.
See?
He did.
See, there it is. See, I talk about my peoples. Felice, he gonna come on Determined Radio too at some point in time. We're gonna work this out.
I'm gonna be there. As long as Ash tell me I got the time, I'm gonna be there.
There it is. Determined Radio. All right, there it is. I did it. Okay. And another thing I like about the way that this conversation is going, again, I tell you, I give keys to the game, gems and other stuff like that. Brother, I love it because you have to be one of the few people who has come on who embody it the way that you do. Like I've had people sit down and they embody it, but it's different. You could tell it's radiating from you. You know, that's really what you want. And one way or another, you're going to get to that point.
For sure.
You know, you're going to get to it. And he knows it. You got to know that you got a goal in mind. And you got to stay in your lane and do whatever you can to reach that goal. Like, my man ain't about to start NASCAR racing tomorrow.
I'm definitely not.
He's not about to do that. He's not about to start NASCAR racing. This dream of NASCAR racing is just not going to pop up. And then he going to have to start from square one. No, he is an actor. So he is going to act.
He must have took a page out of 50's petty book. Because whoever he talking about out there, y'all need to stop switching careers.
And you know what? It's so funny because it's so funny because when I mention these things, this is just what I see. So don't nobody know that I'm talking about them. I just give y'all the keys, baby. That's the master of illusion right there. That's how you're supposed to do this thing. Y'all want to know how I make it? I sit up here and I watch. See, now you got me telling the secrets, but I'm going to tell it to y'all. I watch what people do. And again, this is why I'm selective on who I have sitting in the chair because see, they can learn from you. Some of y'all just not ready for somebody to learn from you yet. Because like I told y'all, this brother has it. He's embodying this thing. And it's and no shade to y'all because it's a lot. We work hard out here. Like we work hard to do what we do. I do 3 shows a week. Just so I can reach the people and make sure they get this type of content.
Really?
You know, yeah, I do 3 shows. And it's tough, but that's the mission that I'm on. So I have to stay down this road. So again, people, if that's your gift and your calling, stay there. And if somebody tell you you good at something, just let them tell you good at something. Or I think you might be good at this. Embody that after like you said. You can get into something. Once you make it, then you can start painting. You can start juggling. You can do whatever you want. Do backflips off the Sears Tower if you want to with a parachute on. Get good at that after you've done something. Because you used the word leverage earlier.
Yeah.
Leverage. You have to use your career as leverage to get you to somewhere else.
You know, I want to say this to everybody, man. I am not how can I put it, impervious to what he's talking about right here. Every creative has tried to become the ultimate creative. Like, let's just keep it stacked. Let's keep it buck. But I think here's the caveat to a lot of this. Enjoy creating, but don't lose your focus, man.
Facts.
I haven't, no one ever asked me this question. I'm gonna ask it to myself and then answer it to myself. What is the number one thing that I think makes a person successful in anything in entertainment?
Mm-hmm.
It's not consistency. Consistency can lead you to being one of the greatest painters in your city. And it can also lead you to being just somebody that's great at painting.
Fact.
Here is the difference.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is when you start realizing what you are good at in your dream. You know, there are people that grew up wanting to be actors, but ended up being great writers.
Yeah.
There's people that wanted to be great writers, but being great directors.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There are people that grew up wanting to rap, but was just so good at writing.
Yeah.
They ended up being the writers for the rappers.
Facts.
And writers for the movie people.
Yeah.
And they now they just were great writers. You got to find your niche. Find what you are great at. Find out what that is. Don't get me wrong. That don't mean don't dwell in other areas, but do that in those areas. Don't go and do everything in every area. I mean, don't, like he said, don't get to becoming a circus clown if you just found out that you know how to, cook. If you're a chef, why are you doing flips? I'm just,
now you life coaching the people. There you go, bro.
I was just saying that because I feel like you making a lot of sense here, and I think that's the number one thing that I would tell to anybody. What makes anybody successful is somebody said to me when I was a kid, and I didn't want to accept it at this point.
Okay.
They said, Rob, certain people don't have the gift that you got. Don't waste it before it's too late. And I didn't understand what that meant.
That's heavy.
I never understood what that meant, bro.
Yeah.
And it took me so long to be appreciative that people actually admire the amount of talent and the amount of effort I put into this. And I think that at the end of the day, once I found that to be my niche, everything else came up. I mean, I'm an actor, but I've had multiple artists, big time and local, go, can you act in my videos?
Yeah.
Can you come in and can you tell me about creative direction? Because I know that because you're an actor, you must know everything about reading the script and learning how to creative direct this. Can you help me with that?
Yeah.
I can tell you everything about character analysis.
Okay.
I can tell you everything there is about building a scene and a setting. But that's because I was so focused on my acting that I didn't have to go chase being a great creative director if I wanted to be that. I didn't have to chase that.
Okay.
It naturally happened because everything I was learning in my mastery also allowed me to do others. And I think that's what somebody was trying to tell me. The gift wasn't acting. The gift was the talent to be an actor. That's different.
Come on, y'all. Jesus. Are y'all listening? Are y'all really paying attention? Because if you not, again, I would highly recommend after 12 minutes, you go ahead and push play again and embody this whole episode. Brother, I'm telling you, we need more people like you around, sir.
No, it's more people like you that sparked the flame to even talk about this stuff. I haven't talked about this type of stuff in a while.
Really?
Appreciate you for this.
Honestly. Oh, dog, it's no problem. Because again, this is what we do, man. Even though there are times when I am being honest and I'm letting the people know, it's all for a reason, because everybody who I talk to, network with, who come my way, I love what they do. I respect what they do. Because, everybody has to start somewhere. But when we start talking about really honing in on these things, really having a direction, really knowing where you want to go, I have these conversations with Ash all the time. And, I don't hit the mark all the time, but I know one thing I am good at. I'm good at this. Like, I know I'm good at this.
You real good at
like, you can't no.
Man, I'm trying to get like this too.
Can't nobody tell me Life Coach Jeff ain't good at this in this radio thing. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Amen.
Because I believe in it. And I've seen the results.
Amen.
I've seen the results.
Amen.
Whenever I can have, okay, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is why y'all need to tap in with me on Spotlight Radio. Just give me a couple seconds here to let I just want to give people the real results. The real results here.
Hey, I'm here listening too.
When you come on the show and we get an organic caller, a lady wants to start a school up. She's acquiring a school in Chicago. Her name is Dr. Angela Poole. And then we get an organic caller that says, I love what you're doing. And I want to help you get funds for that. And it's because you came on the show. We set up the subject, right place, right time, making sure you highlight it correctly. This is the type of results we give people. And I say we because I know I can do these things too. I just want to be the segue. But it also pertains to the people that I'm connected with too, that allow me to help these people. So I'm good at what I do, but I just want to let y'all know it's not all Life Coach Jeff. It looked like all the Life Coach Jeff, but it has a lot to do with the people that I'm connected to. So I'm just letting y'all know these are the results that we give people. This is what we want to show people, that like if you meet this man here, he can put you in a situation to make you better. He can put you around the right people to say, okay, look, let's challenge you one good one, right? Let's make you feel uncomfortable, because if you want to be an actor or an actress, you have to be put in these situations where you need to be uncomfortable so you can go to the next level.
Amen.
That's when we start talking about the deeper portion of this. That's what makes this little world go round and spin right here. I'm just a segue. That's all I aspire to be. The money, fame, fortune, all that will come later. I have to do the groundwork on this level.
Amen.
Because this is where it's most needed at. Sometimes people, they need that wake-up call. They need that reality check. They might not be getting that from somebody that's close to them. Everybody just might be hyping them up, saying you good at this and you going down the wrong path. But then you stumble upon the show today and I sit up here and tell you, hey man, you need to relax. You know, you need to really hone in on, like we talked about, hone in on what you're trying to do. Because I'm telling you, this brother right here, you talk about me. You bringing a lot out of me, brother. this man bringing a lot out of me. I know what I do. We just get you here, you know. but that's what we need. We need that iron sharpening iron.
Iron always sharp as iron,
brother. Because it's hard out here, man.
No,
we make it look easy. We make it look easy. Look what we talking about. This is all because of life experience. That's what this is. We just telling you what we done been through, and we giving it back to you because we not sugarcoating nothing with you. Are you sugarcoating anything with the people?
Maybe just no, I'm just playing with you. I ain't sugarcoating nothing with you. I ain't sugarcoating.
and that's what it's about, yo. If we share this information, we get it out to people, like, and then all they have to do is meet up with you one day. That's all they got to do. This is not a hard thing, people. Again, I know it's hard out here to do the work. Again, when you feel uncomfortable, but I felt uncomfortable many a times. Haven't you felt uncomfortable many a times?
Every day.
I'm trying to tell you, brother.
Every day.
When he was that young man and he was on stage and that camera was in his face, he felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He ran off stage, but he could tell this story today and give it to y'all because look at where he is now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, man, nothing happens through comfortability. Shoot. How can you be moving if you're comfortable? You ain't really getting nowhere.
Come on, man. I'm trying to tell
you. You gotta do something.
Yeah, gotta do something. Like I said up there, I was being very candid on my show on Monday, and I told people that I hate going out networking by myself. I try to have Ash with me when I go. Ash gives me a list of directives, and I try my best to follow these directives. But the thing is, I don't know. I think being out Sunday, it really showed me the impact that I'm making, because people tell me this, but when you go to a place and people know you and they respect what you do and they want you to work with them, I'm very selective on who I work with too, and that's no shade, because you might be good at what you do, but it just might not be a good fit at the time.
I got something for you.
Go ahead.
Say if you was scared to network, right?
Yeah, scared to network.
Watch this.
Go ahead.
Imagine everything about a career is a tree, right?
Okay.
And there's different trees.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's all right. They heard it.
Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm still human. Let's say your career is about chopping down a tree.
Okay.
You got to chop down a tree. That's everybody in life. Mm-hmm. Everybody has to chop down whatever tree they got.
Okay. Fact.
You don't have any tools when you get up to this tree. The best part is you look into your tool bag and you see what you naturally got. Mm-hmm. Naturally, you got a hammer. Naturally, you got a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Some people, by the grace of God, got a chainsaw right when it was born.
Facts.
Some people got that.
You ain't lying.
But you ain't got that.
No.
So you look into that toolbox, you go, okay, all right, so what do I put in my toolbox? Mm-hmm. Okay, right now I got a hammer and I got to get down this tree. Well, what can I use with a hammer to help me get down the tree? Maybe I need to get something that can make me like at least chip away at it. So now you get a chipper.
There you go.
Put the chipper in your tool bag. Mm-hmm. Then you're like, okay, the chipper and the hammer cool, but this ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna need something even more. Matter of fact, let me get a saw. You get your saw. The saw tool is too flimsy. It's not really working for you.
Yeah.
Now here's the irony. Here's the irony, right? Mm-hmm. The saw don't work. Mm-hmm. The hammer don't work. The chipper don't work.
Yeah.
Somebody goes to you and they say, hey man, you need to sell all your tools and get you a chainsaw. I don't really feel comfortable with selling all my tools.
Come on.
Because this is what I know.
Exactly.
This is what I've been good at. I mean, I got at least an eighth through this tree.
Exactly.
They like, listen, I know you don't like giving up that. But if you sell those tools and get that chainsaw, I'm telling you right now, you're going to chop down that tree. Mm-hmm. That is how everything in life is. That's what uncomfortability really is. It's putting an investment with the things you got for the thing you need so that you can get where you want to go.
Can you say that one more? Right there. Come on. Hold we. Y'all don't understand.
In order to grow, you use everything you got. You invest everything you got to get what you need so you can go where you want to go. And now you got everything you want.
Are y'all paying attention to this brother? Are y'all listening? Are they picking up?
I think they're picking up what I'm putting down.
You think so?
I think so. I hope so. I hope they leave it on the floor.
Because, bro, I ain't leaving nothing. Okay, I got to say this because it's my damn show. I ain't leaving shit on the floor. Do you hear me? Y'all niggas, I ain't leaving shit on this floor. Okay, I just had to say that. I'm sorry. Y'all know life coach don't cuss like that, but when it get that good to me, I feel a little something out here. Dog, I told you the hour was gonna go by quick. It's gonna go by very quick.
Man, this is a good hour.
And bro, this was a great hour. And when I have great guests like this who are bringing the real, and that's really gonna let y'all know something. This is what happens. Y'all don't understand. See, every now and then, brother, this happens. When somebody sits in a chair and we have good conversation, and it's that realness that comes from it, and that somebody could get something out of this.
I got two people to shout out for this.
Go ahead.
I ain't give you nothing. I ain't give you nothing that I ain't get from these two beings.
Go ahead, shout them.
You ready? The first being is my mother. Okay. She had second place. Mm-hmm. And I know people gonna be like, if she had second place, who had first? God and Jesus.
Come on.
Go ahead, tap in with them. And all that comes straight to you. I didn't say none of this because I knew it. I was just born wise. I hate people that act like that. I wasn't born wise.
I feel you. It takes time to build up this wisdom, brother.
I shout out. And the third being is life. Life itself.
Give me some on that, brother. I'm with you.
So life, my mama, and God and Jesus. God and Jesus is the same person. So I put them in the same level.
But I feel your next. Listen, I only got a minute left. I wish that we could talk for another hour, but this is how the show goes. We can't do 2 more minutes, Oh, we're gonna do another one. I just got instruction from the manager. We're gonna do another one.
Come on, baby.
And dog, we gotta figure out a way to do something else to get this out to more people, because the thing is, dog, it's a lot of people lost. It's a lot of y'all that's not staying in y'all lane. Y'all want to do 20 other different things. We spoke on this. That's why I'm gonna say it one more time. Y'all doing 20 different things, and y'all need to focus on the one. All right, back to this. So, but we got to let the people know this, brother. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can follow all your information, all that stuff, your shows, the whole nine, brother.
My name is KCfromdachi. That is KCfromdachi. You can find me on Instagram at KCfromdachi and on TikTok at KCfromdachi. Now, if you go on any other platform, you will find me at the same thing. But if you also want to look me up on my IMDb or on Google, my name is Robert Upton. That's Robert Upton. Thank you. And man, thank you for having me, brother.
Big dog. You don't know how much you filled my cup. Because a lot of y'all don't fill my cup. I don't mean it like that, but you fill my cup. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be Life Coach Jeff if I didn't say it. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying the people that don't come on the show don't fill my cup. That ain't what I mean. Because believe me, if you sit in the chair, you filling the cup. Just want to let y'all know that.
Hey man, what did you fill in that cup, man? What you filling in that cup, man?
I swear it's only coffee in there.
Only coffee in there?
I swear it's only coffee.
You swear?
I swear it's only coffee.
All right, I'm gonna believe you.
You don't believe me? Okay. A little bit of coffee in there.
A little bit of coffee.
But all right, y'all. It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live. And also with KC from the Shy, baby, who does a plethora of things. We're going to have him back on again. And as always, y'all, redirect, regroup, refocus. And I love y'all so very much. And as always, peace out.
Redirect your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. God in your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gears, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.